Hey guys, we are going to make Cowboy Caviar today, and we're using some things that you can purchase at the local farmers market. And I gotta break the news. This is my last official cooking video because I am retiring at the end of August. You can come and enjoy some cake with me on August, is it 30th or 31st? The last day of the month.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, it's the last day of the month. And come enjoy some cake and punch and just say goodbye. And I'm sure I'll be back for some surprise visits in the future where this isn't goodbye, this is so long. So anyway, back to the Cowboy Caviar. And one of the things that it has in the Cowboy Caviar is fresh corn. And you can certainly use canned corn, and that is what our recipe calls for. But we're going to use fresh corn. And so to do the fresh corn, we're just going to put it in the microwave and blanch it for a couple of minutes. It depends on the size of your microwave. This is a small microwave. It takes a little bit longer if you have a larger microwave at home. Just whatever, you know, when you fix your corn on the cob, just whatever you do in your home microwave. So, but we're just going to stick it in here just like this. Sometimes I like to wrap it at home. I'll wrap it in a wet paper towel, but I'm not going to do that on this one. And I'm just going to stick that in there for a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, let's see how well it's come out. Sometimes you can just slide it out, but that one's not. I guess we didn't. If you cut it off better at the bottom, you can just slide it off. But I tell you, if you do your corn in the microwave, it really comes out pretty clean as far as the silks are concerned. And this is kind of hot. Okay, so I have some other corn already done, and so we are going to start cutting it off the cob. Okay, now I've been cutting the corn off the cob here, and if I were at home, I have a bundt pan. You know, the pan that's got the center, the little thing in the center of the pipe thing. I don't know what's it called. You have an idea what that would be called? Anyway, I have a bundt pan, and I'd set the corn on top that center post, and when I cut it, then the corn goes around the edges. So I'm going to finish, I'm just about finished getting my corn cut off. Now, this called for a can of sweet corn, and let's see, actually it was a it says super sweet corn, 11 ounces. Well, I'm feeding the whole staff today with this, so I'm not following the recipe very well because I'm trying to make extra. Okay, so I've got about 5 ears of corn here. Okay, and then I need a 1/3 cup white wine vinegar. That's going to take forever. And now you can also use red wine vinegar. And a teaspoon of, what have I got here? of chili powder. This sounds like a strange thing to put in it, doesn't it? And a teaspoon of ground cumin, which we haven't opened. A juice of a half of a lime. Now, did not buy a lime. We already had lime juice. And it's a juice of a half of a lime is about a tablespoon. A teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, you're using your tablespoon.
I'm using my tablespoon. I don't want to do that. Okay, and a pound. This is probably a little more than a pound. And it calls for Roma tomatoes. And I bought a few Roma tomatoes, but we have an abundance of cherry tomatoes out in the library garden. So we went out, and Miss Robin went out and picked those for us. And we diced them up. Get that all stirred up. Okay, I've got a 15-ounce black-eyed peas, rinsed and drained. And a 15-ounce of black beans, rinsed and drained. All mixed in there. A red onion. Ooh, look at all these colors. A red bell pepper. I had a lot of help chopping, washing and chopping this morning. And a cup of cilantro. A tablespoon of sugar, which is optional, and you can use up to a half of a cup. It just depends on your taste. Don't have the sugar out here with me. Is the sugar handy right there, Patricia? All these colors.
Not a whole lot in there.
Okay. Only need a tablespoon. We are going to cover this. Oops. And put it in the refrigerator. And then the staff is going to have a yummy treat this afternoon. Gonna let all of these flavors get all mingled together. And I expect it's gonna be yummy. Well, guys, this has been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours now and marinated to get all those flavors mixed together. Isn't it pretty? Now, because we added so much more corn and tomatoes, we went ahead and added more of the dressings, the vinegar and the cumin, and actually it's not in the recipe, but we put some garlic in here too. So I want to try it. We've got some scoops here. Scoop it up. It's really good. And here's a pita chip. That is a sea salt pita chip. The pita chip's really crunchy. But, oh, it's good. It's got so much flavor. Thanks for watching.